ACB talking about research here of weed and the legalization of weed in the broader support in Louisiana. And there's a study that I want to talk about a little bit about cannabis of being addicted more than opioids among teens. We go a little bit more into that, but let's take a look here about the support about legalizing marijuana in Louisiana. The public opinion about marijuana usage continues to trend in the direction of less restriction. Let's look at the numbers. It says that the poll, for example, a household was chosen for population registered to vote in Louisiana for a hybrid automated poll for 27 phone numbers were landlines, of 73 phone numbers were cell phones. About the 1,000 completed, of 1,160 completed responses, only a margin of 2.9. And this is what they found out: that the overwhelming supported 75% in favor compared to last year's 69%, and only 8% responded for favor of keeping both marijuana and recreational use of marijuana illegal, down from 4% from 2020. So at the end of the day, it was one point. The respondents, at least 65, are much likely to support marijuana to be legalized than those younger than 65. So at the end of the day, we see that the momentum of legalizing marijuana overall in the U.S. is becoming more and more and more, because it's in the news, New York, everything is moving forward. So what we see a consensus and a sentiment that to legalize marijuana. So then that's good for weed stocks. Now, on the bad side, they're saying that cannabis is almost addictive as opioids among teens, study finds. So let's take a look at the chart. Cannabis from 12 to 7 among addiction rate after 1 year, 10%. After 3 years, 20%. Cannabis at 18 25%, 6.4%. After 3 years, 10%. Almost half of 12 to 17. But technically, I don't know. Kids smoking weed at 12, 17 is too young, right? But nowadays, kids are kids. Me, when I was young, I didn't do drugs or anything like that. But I don't know, like teens now smoking weed that young? Yeah, because they're young. So their body get more addicted than we can see in the chart, in the study, that the 18 to 25-year-old. And opioids are at 10% and 11% after 1 year and 10% after 3. So cannabis is more stronger. So at the end of the day, that's where regulation needs to kick in at the end of the day. Because what we see is that the lawmakers need to make a strict law of what can and what is not recreational, right? Because that's the whole point of cannabis. Yes, to use it if you want to use it, like smoking, like cigars, drinking beer, drinking alcohol, whatever. But then there has to be certain limitations, so people, they will know that the addiction, you can use that as a social event or socializing it, but not abusing the drug, right? When you start abusing it, that's when it becomes an addiction, and then you have several other side effects, correct? So that's what lawmakers need to focus on and make those very strict, and what happens if you do smoke at this age or not, right? So I don't know. I want to hear from you guys. If you want to hit it on my Twitter page and comment once I posted up this study in my comments on my video. So go ahead. I'm all for it. Thank you for listening. I hope you subscribe and like the video. Thank you.